Hey y'all, it's me, Cinnamon. Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the mystery update, what it could be, and how to prepare, because this was on such short notice. Now, some of you may have known ahead of time. I knew this a couple months prior because I saw people talking about it, but I decided not to make a video until, well, recently, because people are going to be asking questions about this now. So, mystery event. Let's begin with how to prepare for it, because you're clicking on this video like, how do I prepare for this? It's only like 20 days away. I mean, it's over 20 days away, but you have 19 hours. Oh, that just spawned out of nowhere. So let's talk about how to prepare. Now, kind of like every normal event, you're going to need to get a lot of materials. You're going to need to make a lot of lassos. You're going to need a lot of money. And you're just gonna need a whole bunch of resources and good horses. So, oh gosh, I just ran over that horse. So, let's go over the materials you need to make lassos first. So, right now I'm on Royal Island, and here is the quarry. The quarry will be your best friend through all this. It's where I get all of my materials. Whenever I need something, get camera mode real quick so I can see what I'm doing. You want this equipped. And you're just going to go everywhere and just mine like crazy. Because you're going to need these materials to make lassos. And trust me, the day of the update, you don't want to have to go to Larry and buy all this stuff. It's just going to be more expensive. He's going to take all your money. And then you're not going to have any money for any possible accessories that'll come out. Because it's an event. And when they say a mystery event, I look at all the past events and what you're able to get. You always have around like 3 event horses. Like the low tier, mid tier, and high tier. And then you have your accessories that go along with it. And then you have the resources you have to collect and turn in. Now it's a lot, but of course, event horses, you're going to want a lot of lassos. You're going to be catching a lot, trying to get the respawns to go up. So you're going to need a lot of lassos. And not everyone has time to make that extra stop to Larry to try to get all of those resources. And of course, it's going to be a lot of money too if you choose that route. And not everyone's able to go that route. I'm not, because let me just say, I'm not good at budgeting. That is clear to say. But I am going to try to. And since I heard the new updates out, I'm like, oh, I have to collect all these materials now. So I don't actually spend a lot of money. So I always suggest Royal Island. There's 2 major mining sites. Now, this is mining site 1 that I'm going to right now. Also, don't forget, go to Quest, grab your faulty fireworks, and blow this thing up, because there's always more stuff behind it. Also, if you don't know how to get that, just go to my channel page, go to my shorts, and I made a little thing explaining how to get the faulty fireworks. So you're just going to want to mine like crazy. And then, of course, get a bunch of lassos, but get it the day of, or no, not the day of, let's say like a week before, get your lassos and start crafting them. So then you have all of these lassos prepared, and you are for sure not going to run out. And plus, all the horses you catch that art events, that's money right there. You can sell all those and make a big profit. So, of course, it's going to be a lot of nice time to be able to work to get money. Of course, don't use lassos now, though. Wait till the event. And also, you can get a bunch of event horses that you can save and stock up on, so then you can trade them. Oh, I missed a rock. Let me get that. So, let me go get this rock, and I have completely gotten this area. But I definitely suggest mining and collecting this stuff. And, of course, having a bunch of lassos prepared. We've been to quarry. I'm going to go head to the next place as I talk about one of the other things you need to do to prepare. You need to make a bunch of money. Whether that is catching horses and selling them, holding exclusive horse auctions, like breeding your horses, getting really rare coats, and being like, hey, I'm holding an expensive horse auction. If you put the word expensive in it, you'll get the right kind of people. You'll get people that are going to pay lots of money because they have money and they kind of want to show it off. So if you say that, then people that want to show off money will go there. And that is how you get a lot of money. Make it an auction. Make it an event. Make a lot of people come there and try to like fight over it. So then you can get more money at the end. I haven't done horse auctions yet. I've actually attended a few, but I just sat there in a corner and watched because it was entertainment, of course. So I find that people normally will fight over horses and they'll just keep betting and the person will just let it simmer for a little bit and people get like really aggressive and try to like one up by like first it starts like by 1 token and then it'll be like 10,000 token, 50,000 token, like it will just get insane. And that is how you can make a lot of money off of that. So of course you want to collect a whole bunch of money. You want to collect a whole bunch of lassos and minerals. Another thing you want to collect is XP. Now, it's not a problem for me. I'm actually maxed. I mean, I have 400,000 XP. Like, I could buy a house if I wanted to. Pretty nice. Or a car. I don't know if cars are expensive as houses anymore, but yeah. But you need to collect a lot of XP. You want to have all the islands unlocked. And the rarer the island you have, the better horses spawned. So if it's an event and you want to get these event horses, you want a higher chance, you're going to want to have all these levels unlocked and you want to go there. The only other place I suggest hunting if you don't have the high level islands is mainland. Now, I understand public servers, that is a lot of competition. But of course, people are going to be catching horses on there like crazy. So higher spawn rates means more chance of an event, even though you're going to have to fight with 5 or 6 other people. Or possibly even the whole entire server over it. But that's why I totally recommend you get fully maxed out. When it comes to levels, get fully maxed out, have all the islands unlocked, so then it's not as hard to try to like get an event and you don't have to compete as much. Because I find a lot of people aren't really maxed out all the way. So it's definitely a good thing to do to get fully maxed out. And I suggest doing that by like cutting down trees, by mining, by catching horses. I totally forgot that. By mining, catching horses. Just doing things that give you XP. Even doing quests. Which actually, next tip, if you do quests, it'll actually raise in your inventory. So let me see if I can find my points. Yeah, quest points. 431. Now, you might think, why are quest points being brought into it? For every 10 points you have, you get extra inventory. So I have 431, like I just showed. I had 43 extra slots added to my inventory. So the more quests you do, the more open inventory you have. Which is good for everyone, especially if you like to, of course, spend your money, buy a whole bunch of things. You're going to need your inventory as open as possible. Another tip. If you have accessories lying around in your inventory, like I know I do, but I mean, it's not really a problem. So I have a whole bunch of tacks just sitting there. I have a whole bunch of accessories just sitting here. Now you may be wondering, now how do I have all of this whole entire stack, but not a big inventory to count? Like if I'm going to close this, 245, 124. Already, you're seeing over 300, but that's not saying so. That is because I put my accessories and my tack on my horses, and it gets rid of a number. Let me see, if I go to tack, and let's say I put shoes on. So you're looking at this, I have 275. Let's open up the tack, let's put the horseshoes on, let's put this cheap pair on. 274. Every single time your horse is wearing something, that number will go down and you'll open up space. It's like the best thing ever. So that's why I always love making tack sets for my horses, because then I get to open up inventory and I get to use those cute accessories I have. It's always good to open up the accessories. And of course, slap a few on the horses. I hope that made sense. But yeah, of course, put all these accessories and tack on your horses to open up slots, complete quests to level up your inventory to get more spots. I feel like I hit some pretty big ones. So, leveling up to get higher islands, of course, you're going to need that moonstone tag because it just does so much better performance and it looks nice. And if you want more performance, even though it's not the greatest for looks, you can get prismatic. It does a whole ton and it is amazing. So prismatic moonstone tag, I highly recommend. It is amazing. And they're pretty aesthetically pleasing. I like them. What I was going to say is you're going to want to have like high stat horses. Now when you look at a horse's stats, if I can get to luckies, let's check lucky. Lucky has the max stats and +3 on almost all of them, except for strength. I still need to work on that. I've been pretty lazy. Same thing with Seafoam. Seafoam's pretty good for so far. But that's another thing you're going to want to be doing. You're going to want to be using your nice horses, but they're not fully maxed out. So what you can do, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. So what you can do is head over to Train Island. Get out a horse you need to work on. For example, let me go into my inventory. Let's find a horse. I know I'm trying to get my Halloween horses up so I can use them for the update. Let's take out Autumn, because Autumn needs a lot of work done. Now, let's take Autumn over to Stephanie, the NPC over here. And let's ask Stephanie for a quest, which is going to give us our quest points, which we need to level up our inventory. Plus, she's going to give us some rewards for doing that too. So I stop over here, talk to her. Which activity should I do? Pole bending. Okay, be back soon. So you see, train them up. Complete the pole bending activity 5 times. So I'm going to take Autumn over here, select pole bending. This is going to help level up Autumn. So let me go over here and begin it. And it's not really a certain speed, so I can just kind of like run over here and try to get that done. Let me try to do this. And there we go. We leveled up quite a bunch. Pretty nice. So let's talk to Stephanie to get our reward. So about that quest, as you can see, we got 9 train receipts and 1 quest point. So we got some train receipts, we got a quest point. We didn't get any XP or money because apparently Stephanie is cheap. Why do you have to be cheap, Stephanie? Why can't you give me anything good? You give me good stuff, but why are you always cheap? Yeah, she's not my favorite. I don't really like Stephanie that much. But those are some ways you can prepare for the update. You can prepare your horses, get that money up. There's just some things you can look out for. And I will see you all in the next transition where I talk about upcoming guesses. Because I'm tired, as you can see. Well, you can't see it, it's a face on a Roblox thing. But yeah, I'm really tired and I'm going to continue this the next day. For you, it's going to be a second. I don't know why I make such a big deal about transitions. So let's move on over. Hey y'all, welcome back. It's the next day. I did a little outfit change. So I'm going to talk about some ideas I have for this mystery event as I work to get some materials. So a lot of people have been speculating some things. Some people think they might bring events back. Some people might think they'll just be like an April Fool's type of thing, even though it's April. Some people just really don't know what it's going to be. Some people think it's just an excuse they don't have anything coming. So I'm just going to go through some things, and if I think they're going to happen, if I don't think they're going to happen. So for the first one, people were saying that they might bring events back. Like, they might bring the Springer Rat back. Or they might bring, like, say, some Easter events, some St. Patrick events. I wouldn't get excited at all. I feel like if they do that, it's just going to completely destroy the trading system. It would be nice, but I don't think that's highly likely. I feel like that's, like, very slim possibilities. I don't think they would do that. It would really just get rid of some big trading parts of the game. And, like, the values would just crash, absolutely. And I don't think it's going to be some, like, April Fool's type of thing where, like, everything's events and then it changes back. Because, like, one, there are probably kids that play this game and wouldn't really understand what's happening. And I feel like that would be kind of like a cruel joke if it wasn't, like, explained. So I don't think they're going to do that either. And some people are saying that they think that they made this up because, like, they don't have anything planned. That could be it. But they have shown in the past that they had some updates that they wanted to do. For example, part 2 of the stables, I think it was, they're going to add a part 2. They're going to add more things to it, redecorate it. And there are definitely things that they've planned and they haven't done that they might be doing. So I don't think it's like they don't have anything that they're not doing. They still have 2 events that might be coming back that are fall themed. So it might be 3 back-to-back events, or they might have to cut an event. Last year they had the autumn and they had the Halloween, and now it looks like they might skip it. I have no idea, because if this is a mystery event, and it's coming close to the time where they had the autumn event, I believe. Let me see how old my autumn horses are. This one, October, early October. How would you? Early October. This one, early October. October, mid-October. Actually, that's November. Mid-October. So, maybe... I thought that one started in September, the autumn one. But anyway, they do, like, an update every month, you know? And this month, August, it's the height stat. And, of course, September is going to be this mystery event. So, what they're doing is basically they're getting rid of a bunch of time that they could use to prepare for other events, and they're using it on this mystery one. So it has to be either something that's going to be small. Because either they're cutting out one of the events, because these are big events. They had to make a lot for this stuff. So either they're cutting out one of the events. Now, this is all hypothetical. It's not being confirmed. So they might be cutting out one of the events, like the autumn or the Halloween event. Now, this is the first time they would be cutting out an event. They've already cut out the St. Patrick's Day event, and they cut out the Easter. And instead they did the spring, which was actually later. So this wouldn't be the first time they cut out an event. The only event that actually has returned is the summer and the Valentine's. But I don't know what they're going to do. Because if they do a mystery event, they do all the horses, and they change the map, and they do a whole bunch of work into it, they're going to have to cancel one of the events. Or their people are working overtime. By their people, I mean the developers would be working overtime. But no, I don't see how they would be able to do all this. But I think mystery event, if they do plan on doing the other 2 events, I feel like it would be like accessories. Or it'd be just like some limited time accessories that you can get. And then, the event's over. Like limited time accessories or dies. But of course, you can always hope that they bring back events, but I just feel like that's very unlikely, like I said before. And how people, like the troll trading stuff, would just collapse. The economy would collapse in WildHorseIslands. People wouldn't know what to trade for, the values would be all up in the air. I really don't think they would do that. And, like, I really just feel like it is mystery. But I think by just the words event, I feel like we're going to have some accessories, some dies, 3 event horses, different themes. That's all I can really go off of. I don't know what they're going to do. No new breeds, I know that. It can't be, because they always normally say when they're going to add a new breed or something. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be an event. And who knows, maybe this mystery event might be them bringing back a update that they decided to cancel or hold back. Example, they're going to do a part 2 of the private islands. They could be doing that. Or they could just be adding more to the horses and to the gameplay. I know the one that they canceled. It could just be a canceled update that they're deciding to go through. It could be that. Like, hey, we canceled it, but we're bringing it back. Or, not that, like, we're canceling it. We decided to just go through it. Or, it could be, like, some random holiday in August. Or I think this is going to be September, I believe. They could just make it just be, like, some, like, random holiday that is in the middle of this all. So, those are my guesses. And I guess talking about other people's, like, the most common guesses that have been in the community. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!